So this is the first time on site, and it's actually quite of an emotion because in a way it feels like you're drawn down to the water from a high point of view where I can imagine the shelter to be placed. So I'm very, very glad that we got this site, and I'm looking forward to work on it.
Very interesting site. I wanted to see if I could get a little bit of a higher viewpoint that I couldn't get with my 175 centimeters.
This place really allows you to have the sunset and the sunrise. And I think we really could work with that. That would be really cool.
I really like the steep and how it's like a natural steep through the water. It's like the way the forest leads and all the trees lead with the water, and the connection between that is what I really enjoy for this side.
I jumped in the water, and that was also nice. So I think, this could be a really nice spot for hikers to be able to stop and have more than the rocks to sit on. So it's going to be exciting to start thinking about what to do with this site.
Men precis. Så det är
vad är
någonstans.
liksom höjdskillnaden då? Fast det är 325.
Ja, det här är ungefärligt. Så nollpunkt är vattnet då. Och sen den klippan, den vet vi exakt det. Ja, men den är 1,25. 1,25 meter.
Ja.
Right now we're doing our individual sketches, and in a couple of hours we're supposed to present them to each other.
Det ska kännas som en osymmetrisk sten lite grann.
Så, och det är ju ganska platt, alltså det är ju ganska kantigt där. Så en rundare form skulle bryta av ganska mycket.
Ja, det är också sant.
Design-wise, there's one important thing, and that is how can we make it protected from the wind. So we have to imagine that it's not always weather like yesterday. It can be rainy, it can be windy, it can even be stormy.
It's a bit special, but I also think that it's kind of calming, and it maybe reduces the stress levels because you can't really do a really detailed design. So it's kind of nice to just do some kind of concept that you can develop together with the other ones later on.
Now we see 15 unique concepts of coming shelters.
Yesterday we chose the 3 main concepts that we're going to work on. So for the next 2 days we're going to be sketching a lot and making a more concrete design that we can then, after these 2 days, start to build. I feel very, very excited about this because it's always nice and better to have more opinions and more views onto one thing. So I think we'll improve the concept much more these coming days.
Tonight we are going on an outdoor activity, and we will prepare food together and hang out on a very nice and beautiful place.
All right, everyone is eager to get going with their things. Sophie, you're here with a lot of machines.
We're finally in the prefab phase, so we are converting the drawings we made and the sketches we took to the prefab site, where we then assemble different parts of wood accordingly to our drawings. So our concept that we chose is the Ticka on the tree growing mushroom. So the Ticka, we all don't know how it looks like from the inside. So we decided to follow the organic shape with a woven net out of thin sliced timber wood.
More than the other one, so that is a pretty great start.
So now you trust us a bit more?
I wouldn't mention. I'm very happy where we're at the moment.
Yes,
absolutely.
These CLT elements are cutaways from industry production, and we're trying to use these elements
in our shelter to use them as walls, but these are 120 millimeters thick, so they're really heavy. This piece weighs 300-400 kilos, and cutting them into smaller, we get them down to less than 100 kilos. So the four of us will be able to carry them, hopefully.
We are building this shelter at Stångerör, which is on top of a mountain, and the concept is referring back to the history of the rock carvings being of ships. It's going to be placed on top of the mountain like it's ready to sail away, and the tip is trying to enhance that kind of movement. So a ship on top of a mountain, that's what we're doing.
Behind me is our almost finished skeleton, rough sketched, so everything needs to be treated and sanded down and the edges need to be rounded off. There's so many hours put into this, especially the primary beam, the big arc. Finally having it standing is amazing actually. It's quite abstract, to be honest.
You had this idea in mind in the first couple of days, then you draw it on the computer and then see it in real life happening, and seeing how the whole team is now on board literally and is really working towards this one goal. It's a very, very, very great atmosphere and beautiful to see things coming together.
So this morning the big truck arrived, is loading all our material. It's a lot of material and it's gonna take all the prefab elements to the 3 different sites, and then we get ready for another 4 days of work. Yeah!
Take the top 3 fingers and then elbow slightly up and then aim in the middle. Shoot. Håkan, 29. Very good. Nice. Congratulations. To the win.
Yeah, the plan is to tow the construction to the site. So we'll see what happens. We have this really giant SUP. I think it will be fairly easy to tow it. But we'll see.
Will be impossible to carry through all the woods.
The path is just like up and down, left, right, and it's very long. So we're gonna go through the water, like good old times.
Today we are measuring a lot, since our structure is quite floating on beams, and to get that right we really need the right distances. So at the moment we are drilling in the rock bed to get the column anchors in the right positions.
Our site is located in the end of a narrow path. So we got a rope borrowed from the landowner, and now we can, instead of walking the narrow path, take this path, which is much easier.
I'm working on our deck, which leads from our shelter towards the lake, where you can sit on or jump into the water. And today we're doing the flooring of the deck, and hopefully we will use it by the end of the day.
With the next one, we want to weave it in a way that we keep these 2 down. So we're gonna want to be under those and then on top of both of them.
Okay, start from here somewhere or?
So the thing we're doing now is the inner layer, which we predict will take quite a while, but it will, the result is quite magnificent, I would say.
Today we had to make a tough and for us new decision. For the first time, a project won't be completed. It's the Stångerör project Ark. Factors like ambitious size, tough terrain and height issues, among others, just makes it impossible to complete coming days. But the work that the students have been providing and doing are not in vain. We will finish Ark just a little later.
Right now we are collecting our materials, and then we will
carry our materials to the storage. I was a little bit empty yesterday, but right now I feel happy because maybe we can get another chance next year to finish our project.
Well, of course, disappointment, but also slowly understanding the risks, the safety risks, really, that were the trouble. We could probably have put it up, but staking our own health and well-being. So we'll have to pause for now, unfortunately.
So now our team is out here helping Skönja team to finish up. And soon one group will also go to Ticka and help them out, which is also super fun to see how they are working and also learn a bit other methods and way of working. So I think this was the best way we could use the last day.
We are wrapping up. We have a lot of finishes to do. We are right now applying waterproofing and testing that the water actually follows the flow that we want.
So far, so good. You can wash your hands here.
So far, we haven't encountered any bumps, but the day is still not done, so finger crossed.
Today is the last day and we're completing final details, but also the major things such as the foundation. And we're doing the construction of the roof, and then we're going to add the cladding of these recycled timber pieces. We'll see if we manage to finish before it gets dark and we have a lot of mosquitoes, or if we need some headlights in order to actually see and complete all the details that we want.
You made it!
So you didn't have a roof this morning? I believe the whole of Västervik is here, so we can start.
It's a great feeling actually, being able to complete it and having the other participants of Arknat coming and being so excited. It's a really good, nice feeling in the group.
When we walked up, we were talking that we were at butterflies because we had no idea what they were making, so we were so excited to see, and it did not disappoint.
All the details, everything is sort of taken care of.
The details, the wood plugs,
yes,
and the window in the back.
It's
so
beautiful.
Good. Yeah.
It's they succeed.
The two sites are quite a bit similar, and it's quite nice to see how two completely different ideas, completely different languages merge into the site and change these sites in a good way. They wanted it looking like a mushroom or a tikka, and I think it really does look quite natural in the setting of the site.
I'm representing Naturskyddsföreningen i Tjust, and we manage Tjustleden. And this was a proposal from us, and I think you have done a very good job. Thank you very much.
Since we've been working so intensely on this whole idea and also on site with so many hours, it's really fun to see other people's reactions to this. It's a bit weird and strange, and also you get so much happiness out of them, I think.
I'm really impressed. Why are you so surprised? I'm impressed, I'm not surprised. Thank you. The roof is so nice.
It's weird to think that we put all those nails in together.
It's been such a journey. We're all academics and we haven't really built anything ever, and to be able to just finish this in 2 weeks is beyond comprehensible.
Yeah, I've learned a lot, I would say, about construction, but also
culture and how we think about things.
Definitely.
We've been such an interesting mix of people from different nationalities and backgrounds and
having our ups and downs together has also been quite giving. I think that has given us a lot as a group as well. Yeah.
We made it!
So cool.
Well, right now we're back at Stångerö. All students are here and some leaders, and we're gonna finish up our third last shelter.
Today we are carrying all the materials from the barn, and then from tomorrow we will start to build our building.
So we just got the material here, and it's a quite difficult terrain, but we will manage.
It's the first day and we've already gotten everything up here, close to having everything at the exact site. So I'm excited to continue building.
Here? Yeah.
So today is a special day. We're gonna move in the two big walls, side walls. And we need every power now, every help. And the plan is to sort of slide them in as a panel and then lift them up once they're in.
You know, 2 days left. As you can see, some work to do, but nice weather and all the stuff we need here right now. So we just have to continue building, and we see the progress, and that gives us just a new energy to finish tomorrow.
So we're finished, and I think every one of us is super happy.
Not only that it's finished, but also that we could finish it.
Yeah.
So this year, this September, and both get a real end to it, which we got an end in June, but it was a sad ending. So now we got to remedy that.
Yeah.
And really make it that happy ending that we saw that everyone else got when they had their opening ceremonies.
Yeah, it just feels amazing to stand here and have the project done. In the summer I didn't think we would finish at all, and now we all managed to come back here in September and pull it through. So I'm super proud and it feels great.